Well, hello again, and welcome back. Episode 4 of Planet Clem. Last episode, we talked about breeding villagers a little bit. We didn't get into all of it, but we did set up a villager trap, and I'll show you what we did down here. We set up actually another villager trap. I'm also, again, with all of my helpers here. I've got Cake Village here. We've got
Hi.
Blaze.
Hi.
We've got Goldmon.
Hi.
Princess Elle is still roller skating, I believe. So we set up this one last time. This is a nice little breeding trap. And then we've got this one here now. So hopefully, at some point here soon, we'll have some villagers walk into there. And we can talk more about breeding. Something important, though, about keeping your villagers safe while breeding. Because, like I said, my first village, I ended up with only 2 villagers left when I was done. Because most of them got eaten by some sort of creatures. Either turned into zombies or something like that. Today we're going to talk about fences, and we're going to build some fences here. So we're going to start off. We want to find kind of the edge of our city, as far out as we can go, and this is kind of the edge for this side. So we're going to start this, and we'll just start. Whoa! I don't want you up there. Just start building a fence across here. And we'll go. Always do that on the corners. Makes it a little bit nicer and a little easier.
And zombies will stay out that way.
Zombies will stay out that way. We want to go all the way across this way. Now, obviously, it would bore everybody if we sat here and did fences this whole time. So we're not going to build the entire fence in this video. We'll actually build some after we get off the video, but we want to at least give you an idea of how to start. So this is kind of the edge of the town here. So I'm working actually with dark oak fences too. The reason I'm doing that is because there's some dark oak forest right there, and it works pretty well. I'm going to leave a gap here, and we'll fill that in just a minute. But let's see, yeah, that's about as far out as the village goes. So that's about as far as we need to go. We'll go a few more just so we can get up on this ground here. I think that's good.
And so we have room to build more things.
Perfect. Well, we're not encircling the whole village where we're going to build. We're just trying to keep the villagers in for now. Now, I put a gate right here. Villagers can't open gate. Zombies can't open gate, so it's nice for that. Alright, so let's go back and we'll build some more fences here. Go across. I'm reminded of these fences. I'm reminded of the book of Nehemiah in the Bible. And in Nehemiah's time, the wall of Jerusalem had been completely destroyed. Sorry, sheep. Had been completely destroyed, and it was just a pile of rubble. Sheep, you're getting in the way. I'm going to have to shear you soon. Anyway, so Nehemiah had requested from the king to go back and rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, and that's what the entire book of Nehemiah is. What's the purpose of a wall or a fence, guys? Do you know?
To protect yourself.
To protect yourself, yeah. So in this case, we're actually not protecting ourselves. We kind of are, because we're going to be working at night and stuff. What we're doing is we're protecting our villagers here from creepers and zombies and whatever ends up attacking them. So anyway, so we just go across here and we'll build that fence. It's going to take a while, but maybe we'll build some fence off the video and come back and we'll show you the fence once it's done. How about that? Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to pause it here and we'll come back in just a second. Okay, well, we're back, and we have now circled our entire city with fences.
There's no such thing as a circle in Minecraft. It's squared.
Oh, good point. We have squared our whole city. Now, I'm just walking around the entire outside here, and I'll show you why. So we want to make sure if we can walk in from anywhere, see where these drop off, then zombies can walk in. So we want to make sure it's not like that. So let's see if we find anywhere. Oh, that's good. We're going to walk around this entire city. Hey, I didn't know there's a cave right here. You see that?
Zombies
that was
can't
there.
get in though.
I know. I didn't know that cave was here. That's pretty neat. We have a new cave that we didn't even know about. Oh, right here. This is what I'm talking about. See how we can walk right over the fence? We don't want to walk over the fence, so we're gonna. I don't do that much. Sheep. That sheep just walked over the fence. The sheep is now dancing on the fence. Dance, sheep, dance. I guess we should dance too, huh? The sheep's looking at me like I'm crazy. The sheep just walked in. That is exactly what we don't want. We don't want sheep or zombies or creepers or anything else to be able to walk in to our fence. So that was good that we caught that, because that could have been really bad. All right. So do we have a gate here? We didn't put a gate here, did we?
Nope.
All right. So let's add a gate right here, because anywhere it's crossing the road, I think we should have a gate. Once again, zombies can't open gates. Villagers can't open gates. So not only are we keeping the zombies out, we're keeping the villagers in. So, uh-oh. We can walk across right here, can't we?
Sheep can't open gates.
Sheep cannot open gates, and that's a good thing.
But they can climb over walls. No, they can't. You're thinking of spiders.
Yeah, sheep and spiders are very similar. I can see how Blaze could confuse that. Oh, we're going to begins. Oh, I don't want that. This is what I want. I want this cleared. Okay, perfect. You want to be careful when there's like one line here, because you can maybe jump across. I don't know if zombies can actually do that.
Nope. Zombies jump around every time you see them.
Okay.
No, I think that's...
You're thinking of spiders again.
No, you're thinking of sheep.
Sheep? Oh.
That...
Cow is not fenced. What?
What?
Oh, you want to get rid of this? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, one cool thing you can do, if you're walking up, you can actually jump over the fence, because you can jump better. And we should also walk on the inside of this fence to make sure villagers can't get out. At this point right now, villagers are probably not going to be anywhere around the edge of this fence. But at some point in the future, they're going to be able to. So we need to make sure we're blocked off from the same thing that we just looked at from the inside, too. Because that's kind of important. And this is making a great video because we're walking around circles.
You mean squares.
Whatever.
There's no such thing as circles in Minecraft.
You're right. Alright, so we're going to block that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't you hate when you put down the wrong block in the wrong place?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That
blocked.
sheep was trying to get in.
Well, I don't want that sheep then.
We already have two.
Yeah, it's enough. Oh, there's a nice rock formation over there I didn't see before, too. It's the first time I've been over in this side, maybe. I don't know. Everything seems new.
Second, we built the fence.
I built the fence. Okay, so I've been over here before. These guys are very critical of what I say. If you can't tell, they make sure they hold me to perfect English standards for everything. Block that off too. Now this, I will say, this is just a temporary fence. We will destroy this fence rather soon. And one thing I did notice here that I've done kind of badly is my camp is actually outside the fence. So we might move our camp, or we might move our fence. I'm not sure. Probably move our camp. We might actually build a workshop soon, because if we build a workshop, then we could. If we build our workshop, then we could keep everything inside. And that would be a good idea, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this is Buttercup, Clem, Cake Village, Goldmon, and Blaze, and that was our video for today. We've showed you the next step to encircle your village with a fence to make sure your villagers are protected, and that's what we got for you today. So see you later.
See